So welcome back to DoBeLive. All right, collective message for May. What messages, what guidance, what clarity, what direction, insight does this month hold for the collective May 2022? Okay, let's see what's coming through at this time. For those of you who will be coming across this, take what resonates. Remember that time is not necessarily a factor when it comes to divine order and being in alignment with your purpose and your path, or as it relates to the things that are currently taking place in your life. Do not try to make anything stick that doesn't. If this is not for you, that is okay. And take a few deep breaths if you do have an open mind and open heart to receiving whatever it is that may be coming through at this time. Okay? Interesting. All right. So, bottom deck energy here is 36, and it reminds me of the Hangman, which is Piscean energy. But it's almost feeling as though the things that were once bound again will be loose. Okay? But what I'm also drawn to is the fact that in this picture, it's almost as if you're surrendering. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel so bound. Some of you may be in this energy of feeling so bound. Remember, the time out is voluntary. So you decided to put yourself in this state of hermit mode or of isolation for whatever reason. Maybe it was because you did feel as though, you know, you had no control over what is currently taking place or a situation that had taken place. But the energy is that even if you voluntarily put yourself here, know that it has purpose. With the light coming through, it's giving me the energy of spirit because it's all white light. And I feel as though with this sword, you'll be able to cut through, or spirit is going to cut through a lot of the things that are binding you. Okay, so a weight will be lifted. And here, again, I just feel like you're in this energy where you're in a state of rest. You're in a state of peace. You're in a state of just allowing spirit to take control of the situation. And for some of you, spirit may just be asking for you to let us handle it. Because there's always two sides to a coin. You have those who are in a flow, or in the flow of things, and then you have those who are resistant. But whether you're flowing or whether you're being resistant, know that you are most definitely handheld by spirit. Everything is protecting you, holding you, shielding you from a lot of the unwanted energies that may be taking place. I just feel like if you're around negative energy, or you're around people, places, and things that is disturbing your peace, it's okay for you to move into a space of just not engaging, not interacting, taking time to honor yourself and step back. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, 6 energy. So it is the fact that the last two, including this one, is just giving me that energy of needing to retreat. This is also giving me the energy of rebirth. So I do feel like there is a lot taking place again. In the previous post about updates that I did, there may just very well be an awakening occurring, or a growth spurt where you're coming into more consciousness, more enlightenment. Christ consciousness is really, really heavy energy. I feel for a lot of you. So whether you're religious or whether you're, spiritual or spiritualist is irrelevant. At the end of the day, everything that we hold in terms of belief and faith, it doesn't necessarily hold denomination or religion or anything. Okay, it is being able to come into the divinity of one's self in connection to your higher source. Oh, that is so funny because I said knowledge earlier. Okay? So this is 10 energy, okay? There has also probably been some completion taking place. I feel as though a lot of what it is that you were seeking, you already hold the knowledge, the wisdom, and the key to whatever that answer you're looking for, okay? 10 energy. Some of you, this is giving me the energy of if you've been thinking about returning to school, or taking up a course, or if you're just wanting to learn something new. Some of you may be in the energy of student. So that might also be a reason why some of you are being put in the timeout. Some of you are voluntarily coming into a timeout because you know that there is something that you're wanting to learn or that you're wanting to focus your energy on. And that's what happened. As we grow and we take what we need, we're always in a state of ever learning, okay? Because there's always something to unlearn, overstand, and understand when it comes to truth. If you're a true seeker of truth, okay? I also am hearing that if you allow yourself to rest, the answers will come. If you stop trying to control a situation or stop trying to dominate it and will it to your will faster, if you're moving too fast, I feel like if you slow down and you be with yourself, you take the time to, be alone to yourself, the answers you seek are seeking you, and so they will come. I also feel like in meditation, this will come. I also feel like through dreams, these things will come. These answers will come. Some of you are looking for specific answers. Trust that the moment you stop your mind from being so monkey mind and scattered brain, the answers will come. The knowledge, the wisdom of the experience that you already have, it will show itself. Yeah. Rebirth. Okay, so the first thing I heard is that some of you may be pregnant. And I don't know why I'm getting a Sagittarius child, but okay, Sagittarius. I also feel like at a soul level, you are coming into a new you, okay? So some of you may be dealing with the shadow aspects of what it looks like to accept certain truths that you may have been cognitive dissonant about, okay? So in other words, maybe you're Catholic and you all of a sudden come into a desire to know more about Santeria or Orishas. So a lot of what you may have learned about certain saints, you're starting to feel some type of way, and you're leaning into learning certain things that will help you uncover more occult truths, okay? And understand, occult truth is not negative or a positive. It's a vibration of it being just what it is, a mystic truth, numinous. So some things spirit will show to you and some things spirit will not, for no other reason than because everything happens in divine timing, okay? So wherever you may be in your spiritual journey, whether you have a religious faith, Buddhism, Taoism, Judaism, Hindu, Christianity, Catholic, whatever it is, there may be a rebirth occurring in your spiritual journey or in your walk with the Most High, okay? reading is about balancing act. I feel like some of you need to be in the energy of finding your balance. You know, it's okay to sit certain things out. It's okay to let others shine. Letting others shine isn't necessarily dimming your light. Letting others shine mean that you know how to take time to be to yourself. So again, heavy with the message of getting back to you, getting into this energy of grounding, being centered, but also knowing that you've not been left out. Do not feel as though because you're not in the spotlight, or you don't feel as though you're where you need to be now, that it's not coming. Okay? Don't focus on the things that you don't want. Focus on the things that you want, because where focus goes, that energy is going to flow. Alright. So, let's see. Additional energies, messages that may hold. Now, these are relationships. And I was drawn to pull it. So, let's see what's being activated in terms of your connections. Whether you're single, whether you're with someone, married or other. Let's get the energy surrounding May. Give guidance, insight, clarity, direction, and truth is coming through regarding connections and relationships for singles and couples for the month of May. I feel like for some of you, if you're single, there's definitely a very new energy coming through. Sensuality. That's funny because I was just talking about sacral chakra energy yesterday with someone. Alright? And there's nothing wrong with being in touch with your sensuality and your sexuality. Okay? That is how a lot of people create, who are really, really in tune with their feminine divinity, or their sexuality and their sexuality. Because again, it is such sex is a sacred energy exchange, okay? And it's important. Move, Nova. Nova's trying to be on a crime scene. Freedom. All right. Let me pull this. Reflection. So I'm hearing some of you want to be free because you can't handle the mirror, because you don't like the mirror. Integrity. All right, I already see where this is going. So with freedom, some of you need to loosen the rein. If you're single, pay attention to like how you feel when you feel as though someone is overstepping their bounds or overstaying their welcome. There's a need to just, I feel like for you, if you're single or if you're in a relationship and you're not at liberty with yourself, your own sensuality, your own sexuality, there needs to be a freedom. There needs to be a liberty. There needs to be and the only way to get to that is to explore. Okay, so maybe you have a pattern of showing up more for your significant other than you do for yourself. Okay, and that's not freedom. For some of you, your freedom's in a bind. Okay, because the mirror isn't necessarily reflecting what it is that you desire. And if freedom is what you want, then pay attention to what you see. All relationships are reflections, regardless of the dynamic, whether they're intimate, whether they're family, whether they're work. Relationships are always, a reflection of where we may be or how we may be currently showing up, or if we've grown past a certain way of being and thinking, it can serve as confirmation of that growth. But in all things, do it with integrity. Do things knowing that whether someone is watching or not, that you're doing it in your truth from a place of unconditional love and sincerity. Okay? But I do feel as though someone may very well, in their intention, is trying to be consistently honest and truthful with you, but keeping it light, you know. Don't take yourself too serious. And don't allow the reflection that you see through others deter you from being who you feel like you need to be. You know, that is fifth chakra energy. There may be a need for you to make sure that you can express yourself. All of these have blue. So it gives me fifth chakra energy of making sure that you are living your truth, being authentic, being unapologetic for it. Okay? Let's see. What is May telling us with all this retrograde? Get off my bolera. I'm sorry, y'all. Nova is just, I don't know what her problem is, but she better get it together and stay on my altar. Alright. What is May? What is May's messages for the collective? What messages does May hold for the collective? What is May trying to tell us? Message. Okay. So some of you may be getting messages. Again, it's Mercury retrograde. But I also feel like there is a need to be careful and mindful of your messages. Retrograde just always gives me the energy of making sure that you're careful and making sure that you have backup. Weird things happen as it relates to communication with retrograde. This is a fact, not an opinion. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. 1, 2, make sure that when communicating you're clear. Okay, let's see. Mastery. Yeah, so again, some of you may be in the energy of wanting to focus on school, or maybe you just completed school. Some of you may have just graduated with your master's. Congratulations to you. For some of you, maybe you're just finding out that you're getting accepted into a master's program. Congratulations to you. But I also feel like for some reason it gives me Taurus energy of like spiritual guru. So there is definitely something here, especially with the one with the books holding all this knowledge. I feel like you have mastered something, whether this is like educational studies, spiritual studies, and I feel as though you will be in the energy in the space of sharing and or teaching what you have learned, or there is a need for you to share your wisdom, your knowledge. Okay, decision. I said that earlier. There is a decision that has to be made, and the decision could be how you want to bring out these messages. So for some of you, you may be coming into a gift of communicating, channeling, sharing, whether this is journaling, whether this is, telecommunications, whatever this may be, whether this is writing. There are different mediums for bringing about messages. And you may have to decide soon how you desire or what you will choose to do to bring forth the messages that you're holding. Direction. I said, like, all these are coming out. If you saw the last post about my updates, I mentioned these. Okay, direction. So what do you want? You want freedom? You want freedom? Or do you want to continue to feel like you're in a state and you're bound? Do you want to continue to feel confined? Are you okay with that? Like, what's your truth? What's your truth? I also feel like Spirit is saying that your steps are being ordered. I also feel like for many of you, you have spirit animals that are guiding you. Pay attention. You may be seeing things when you're out and about, certain animals, deers, birds, whatever it may be, at the most random times. Pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings at the time that you're seeing these spirit animals, because again, those are messages and these are signs leading you to the direction of whatever decision you need. For some of you, you may be thinking about using pendulum or doing pendulum work or working more with the pendulum as a divination tool. I feel like, again, whatever this spiritual gift that is coming out to be shared, sit with yourself about what it is that you want. Always be clear with your intention. Always watch your motivation for why you do the things that you do. Okay? And foresight. Tea leaves. Again, I feel like the answers that you seek are already within. You have to, for some of you, this could be needing to work with your third eye chakra so that you can trust your intuition as well as your solar plexus, so that you're trusting and honoring your intuition. Okay? Let's see. What is May bringing to us? A lot of it feels like May feels like the energy. May feels like the energy of cleaning things up, like spring cleaning energy. Like, I know spring was, started in March, but I feel like this May is like literally a cleaning up, a cleaning out of things to prepare for a lot of the fun, a lot of the harvest that will be coming in the summer and fall months. Okay? And it feels really good. And again, it feels really, really light. Some of you are very, very heavily burdened within the heart. I feel a heavy weight in my chest at this time. Some of you may be having issues cardiovascularly. Make sure that you are paying attention to your body, that you are honoring how it is speaking to you. If you need to have a checkup, do so, please. We want everyone well, mind, body, and soul. So Eight of Swords came out before I could finish shuffling. All right. What are you afraid of? What do you keep telling yourself that's not true? Fear, they say fear is false evidence appearing real. So what is it that you're telling yourself that you keep blinding yourself to? Again, for some of you, this may be about changing specific patterns of thought. Okay? Oh, okay. And I had already shuffled. So we have the Ten of Swords. Somebody is very, very airy. Two of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. I'm going to take these up. But the quick message that I see right here is that some of you are worried about how something ended and if you're going to be able to balance what you've left. Because what you left wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but either you grew impatient or because you didn't have the foresight, you decided to move away from it. And then for others of you, what you thought emotionally, and this could be in regards to a relationship specifically, what you thought was working or would work, you see isn't. And part of you want to not see things for what they are. Like, you're trying to cover up the fact that things have ended. But the sooner that you can move on, yeah, there were some good things about it. Yeah, there were some advantages. But know that everything has balance. 2 energy. You know, we're talking about made in 222. Okay, so there's that. All right. Let's see. I do want to pull for just to kind of see like where we are, where we're going. Ace of Wands. So for a lot of you, there may be a lot of new creative endeavors. There may be a lot of things as it relates just to starting something new, very fiery, very passionate, very sensual. Again, going back to being in this energy of embracing that, being sensitive to your own sexuality. For you, there may be a very passionate connection with the fire sign. All right, Queen of Wands energy. So I like this because I feel like this is the energy that we should be in. An assertive, confident, kick-ass energy. Okay, I feel like whatever it is you're planning, with the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords, I feel like whatever it is that you are currently moving towards or trying to do, or you're currently working on or working with, you are most definitely creating that firm and strong foundation. Okay, but also don't be afraid to let go of what's not working. You know, like with the 5 of Swords, you know, you're holding 3. Don't worry about the 2 that's down there. You know, take what you have and let go of the rest, because there is something worth being able to celebrate and or collaborate. There's a collaboration here coming through, and there is a very, very good omen for success. Okay, and I feel like if you're an artsy person, all art people, you know, if you're a creative person as it relates to the performing arts, whether this is music, whether this is drawing, whatever it may be, this is going to be a very highly significant energy for you. Don't get in your head about, don't get into your head and self-sabotage. Don't allow how things may look deter you. Let go of what you can. Where spirit is calling for you to surrender, surrender. Where you feel you need to pull back yourself, pull back. Okay? Because all things in good time. Okay? All things in good time. And then I'm hearing 5 months. In 5 months, something is going to be very significant in terms of a shift for someone in 5 months. Sorry about the noise in the background, you guys. Okay. Okay. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through. Yeah. So again, a lot of you may be in a space where you're just trying to heal yourself. I also want to say that if healing is something you've been praying for something specifically, could be heart conditions or matters of the heart. Maybe you're grieving, you know. I feel like spirit is calling to let you know that healing energy is here. Archangel Raphael is here, bringing you that comfort, bringing you that solace, bringing you that extra heavy love as you are currently enduring whatever it is that you may be enduring. Condolences to many of you who may be in the energy that, you know, you've recently lost someone, a loved one. Okay, so know that again, you might be in the energy where spirit is just like, okay, you're a healer. Hey, answer the call. Okay, don't Don't get in your head about, don't fall into that victim mentality, self-sabotaging about, oh, you can't do it. This might be the rebirth that is occurring. Grace and gratitude. All right. So a heart full of gratitude always brings an expansion of joy, peace, the fruits of the spirit, prosperity, abundance, and wealth, success. All of this energy looks different for every one of us because perception is not the same for us all. Okay, how we process things and how we see things is not the same. But whatever that means for you, keep a heart full of gratitude. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Yes, again, don't hold on so tight to what spirit is trying to get you to let go of. It is not going to be, it's not abandoned success. You know what I mean? You were successful while you were in it, but now it's time to move on to bigger and better. So travel lightly, and the ways that you can simplify your life, the things that, again, that are no longer conducive to getting you to feel or be who you want, where you want. These are the things Spirit is asking you to let go. Solitude. I said it, and here they come through again with the peace. Yeah, this is about peace. A lot of you are very heavily burdened in relationships, in work, and finances. And I feel like there's a lot of change occurring, a lot of transformation because you asked for this 2 energy quadrupled, okay? So, you ask for this 2 energy of peace and harmony and love and union, and Spirit is going to quadruple it because this is what they say is what they want to do. You've done a lot of the work. You're going to be doing a lot of the work. Sometimes there's the calm before the storm, but then there's always a peace after the rain. So just know, no matter how you look at it, whether you look at the glass half full or whether you look at it empty, keep grace and gratitude within your heart. Okay? Ascending the mountain. Yeah. Again, elevation. This is talking about elevation. Keep going forward. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by what may be. Know that you are on your path. Whether this is, in your material world of, educating yourself more, growing in that regard, or just growing in your business, expanding in that regard, whatever challenges you may be currently facing in your physical environment, whether it's home, whether it's work, whether it's relationships, know that all of this is bringing about a soul growth, okay? So, let's see. That's not what I'm going to do. We're going to close it because I'm 33 minutes too long, and I'm probably going to have to YouTube this, which is okay because it's been a while. So what love notes from the universe is May bringing to us? Love notes from the universe is May bringing to us. Okay. Will resonate for those who come across this message. What is May bringing to us? For some of you, this may be about creating a stronger family unit. If so, just be open to the changes that need to take place. Okay. Let's see. So, we have prepare to be astounded. So, send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone, always, forever. And be prepared to be astonished. The universe. P.S. Oh man, and will you ever become a big time manifester? So again, a lot of you have asked for this energy that is coming through because you're tired of the current dynamic, you're tired of the current patterns, and in order to be in this energy of new, feeling new, being new, you have to let go and hold forgiveness and grace. You know, sometimes people need your grace. So it says, there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. I am hearing that somebody is being, like, you're being watched. People are watching you that you don't even know are watching you. And that is a beautiful thing, because whether they openly let you know or privately let you know, you're making a difference. You're making a significant difference. Enough that Spirit wanted to remind you. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Ho. Love the universe. I love this. Yeah, tell them hoes leave you alone. Okay? You know what? When you show up wherever you show up at, you ain't even got to speak. Because that's just how highly thought of you are. Okay? And know that you're protected. Okay? That's important. Protection is important. Forgive. So, of course, anger can always be justified. But then so can forgiveness. Like, why are you holding on? Listen, understand. Unforgiveness torments the soul as well as the mind. Why do you want to give people that much power over you? Let's not. So, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs. Go for gobs, the universe. Okay? Don't let people unforgiveness hold you back. And you can send forgiveness to their higher selves even if you know you're not near these people anymore. You know, Spirit has a way of moving in ways that we can't begin to fathom or even understand. So keep an open, forgiving heart as well. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel when you, in regards to certain situations, or you'll be astounded by how quickly things can shift. And then things are about to get really juicy. Yeah, this is the energy like I've been feeling for May. Like I hadn't been this excited since like starting my massage business. So a little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Okay, let me read that again. A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange. Love the universe. Okay, so this is just so me because, you know, like I have so much love to give you guys. Like I love. And from an unconditional space of high vibrational energy, okay? Seriously. But yeah, love is so many things. It's not just a word, it's an action. It's a feeling. It's so much. So, you guys take what resonates. Make sure that you are doing any type of healing work as it relates to women, your womb. Men, your divine feminine. For some of you, mother issues or maternal issues may be showing up in your life. You may be dealing with women who are repeating a past cycle. Be mindful of that. Be gentle with yourself. Yes, men go through too. And for those of you who this resonates with, please, I'd love to hear from you. Namaste.